7733 or 08068697795 and 08069617643. Badegi Radio 90.1 FM, the People's Station, wishes you Ramadan Kareem ahead.
Commercial break.
Sorry to break this up.
Commercial break.
Badegi Radio.
Yes, I'm with you.
We'll be right back.
Ga wata muhimmiyar sanarwa. Lambobin zantarwa na kungiyar haɗaɗɗun masu babura na kasuwanci da direbobi a Komora da kungiyar masu keke napep ta Najeriya TOWAL da kuma kungiyar masu aikin sufurin hanya ta Najeriya RETIAN da kuma kungiyar ƙasa ta masu keke napep da babura na kasuwanci da direbobi NACTOMRAS a ƙarƙashin inuwar haɗin gwiwar masu babura na jihar Niger da kwamitin aiki na tsakiya suna miƙa godiyarsu ga gwamna Umar Muhammad Bago bisa ɗage dokar hana zirga-zirgar keke napep da babura a cikin biranen Minna da Basu sun kuma yi alƙawarin yin aiki kafada da kafada da hukumomin da abin ya shafa a jihar domin tabbatar da tafiya ga aikin cikin sauƙi da tsari. Ƙungiyar ta kuma roƙi gwamna Bago da ya saka musu keke napep na lantarki. Sanarwa Isa Muhammad, shugaban kwamitin Joint Task Force.
Welcome back from that commercial break.
Are you inferring that I was listening in? Yeah.
This is Badegi Radio.
Badegi 90.1 FM Mina, the People's Radio.
Alright, the top of the morning to you, beautiful listeners of Badegi Radio 90.1 FM, the People Station. It's a brand new Tuesday, yes, in the month of February. That is the 10th day to be precise in the year 2026. And our studio time check right about now is 36 minutes past the hour of 7 this beautiful morning. And it is time for that your wonderful and favorite breakfast show. We call it the Global Review and Issues in the News. My name is Sani Abdullah Ibile OG and I would be your rider, Captain Dogo, this morning. I have Mr. Apaya and IG already in the studio with me. Good morning this morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Billy. Good morning. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, IG, and good morning, all the beautiful listeners out there. Thank you for always staying right here with us.
All right, good morning and welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a very wonderful night rest. May we go out all this morning and be successful. Good morning.
All right, gentlemen, I see you guys are looking good and clean this morning. What's going on in town? Yes.
We're looking good. Some people are looking good. Some people are not. I know the reason why Baba will be joining us late is because of what he suffered yesterday night. Their area, no lights.
Wow.
They say Baba, they are under Zarume feeder. So the feeder that is feeding their area had issues.
Okay.
But what we keep asking for, how long shall we continue to have this problem? That feeder, that transformer there was, bought by the government of Niger State during, I think, Talba. So, the state is doing a lot to the company. So, some of these small problems, I think, should have been actually taken care of. Well, I think it's Baba, top of the angel is one calling. So, let's link him up so that we hear what's up.
It could be large, Baba.
Gentlemen.
Good morning this morning.
Good morning, Baba.
I never come.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for water to bath.
Uh-huh.
And again, light. In the last 24 hours, we have light of about 20 minutes. They brought it now, and it was about 10-15 minutes. They take up again.
10-15 minutes. What's happening?
I don't know. Ask AEDC Boso. AEDC Boso, what do you call them? You slept with light now. We didn't sleep with light.
To be frank, we slept with light up till this daybreak.
So your own is better, at least because you people are near the Emir's palace.
Not really. Not really. You know, from what we gathered, they said your own is a result of the feeder. Feeder that is feeding
they
your
brought
area.
light, and is it the same feeder? I want light stay for about 10 minutes. They just brought it now, and about 10 minutes light don't go. I can't even press my. But if you see me to squeeze the dress, don't be surprised. You see this type of life. What are we handing over to our children? What happens to the future of tomorrow? If today is corrupt and destroyed, what do you do tomorrow? What is our tomorrow? That's what we are saying. And when we say Miza Bamu, we are not talking of material benefit as individualistic. And let me tell you my experience yesterday. I went to my normal market because I have to buy food daily. I cannot preserve anything. So I go to market every day and buy what we eat. And getting there, I saw one young man with white cap. And he approached me. He said, Alaji, the way you're talking about our Oga, why don't you turn it down? Why don't you take it easy? I said, look, I don't hate your Oga. But the thing is that what are we as a community getting? You have got a COS, here they are giving him a SCA, and they have taken his pencil to go to Maca. I said, that's congratulations. Oga is nice to you as an individual, but Oga will he be nice to us as a community? Then his friend told me that, yes, he took his wife to hospital. She was in labor. They spent 4 hours in the hospital. No doctor. They have to go to one private charity hospital near the airport. I don't know how the bazaar something.
Yes,
and then they did an emergency operation, C-section. The child is already dead. The woman bleed so much, and then the woman almost lost her life, if not for the bazaar's intervention. And then again, he doesn't have much money. So I said, okay, there are scenario. Your wife nearly died. Your child died because no doctor. Your wife nearly died. If that bazaar no day, you could have been now to bury your wife, bury your stillborn child, and what did you get? Your friend got Hajj. He says, yeah. But at the expenses of you getting your wife almost killed. So what we are saying now is not what do we individually get, but what do we get as a community? Yes. What the help? And then, they were there in Abuja yesterday. You were saying that the roads, that overhead bridges in the towns are very important, because if you want to get to the hospital, you run to the hospital without traffic, go slow. So the overhead bridge is good, but when there is no doctor in the hospital, when there is no technology, when there is no drugs in the hospital, running to the hospital without doctor, what did you get? Let the road be good. Yes, we like good road. But getting to the destination, what would you get? Help? Do you know what it means to take a pregnant woman in labor, bleeding, 4 hours, no doctor? The nurses will not touch her. It's not their training. They only tell you to, okay, find your way. Doctor no go come out. There is no doctor. So that is the scenario. And when I told them, I said, look, young men, I'm not after your man. Your man has a good time. He has 2 years to go, or 1.5 years to go. Well, how are you going to campaign? Are you going to tell them that those who suffer death in the hands of unavailability of hospital to come and continue voting for the same scenario? Or you that get free Hajj and you get SCA free money, what is your future? We are looking at the society. We are looking at the generality. What do we get? Miza Abamu, Miza Musamu, Ba Miza Kabani, Ba Mikeke the Shida Zakabani. I'm all right, but what of others? I have my visa. Anything I feel plan now, I will just run to the airport and run out of the country. But what about others?
About you go together?
it's not about going together. You know, it's about the future.
Yes.
We have to be here. Nigeria is the only country we have, and nobody will come and run the country for us. We will have to fix the country. And when things are going wrong, when you talk, people start bullying, you start insulting you. Think
Shut
whether,
up.
The attitude.
Shut up.
It's all about that. It's all about that.
Hello?
Hello?
How many senators have here? Dual citizenship. They have bought properties abroad. They have moved their families away. And you say Nigeria is the only country. They only come to make money and run away. People contest election to make money, to buy properties, to acquire lands. Are they there to provide anything for you? You surprise me. Nigeria is the only country I have. Is that not the language of when somebody wants jackpot? And then Nigeria is the only country we have to salvage it together. What are you salvaging? People have stolen your resources. They have run away to buy properties in Dubai, properties in Istanbul, properties in UK, US, and you are sitting here with your poverty, lack of water, lack of electricity, no farming tool, nothing. And you are saying it's all you have. You are dying slowly. One by one, all of you, they die, and you are not complaining. And the bandits are killing you. They are killing you recklessly. They know nobody will come and salvage you. Put your hand in that hole. If something bites you, go back again. Put your hand in that hole. Sanu ka cikin ramin nan, in kuna man ne sare ka sake sa hannu ka ce kana tawakkali wa man tawakkali ala Allah wa hasbuhu. Tsara hannu a ciki. Annabi kuma ya ce duk wanda aka harba so biyu a waje daya ba gidaje ne ba kauye ne ba.
Okay, Baba, I don't have too much problem with those stealing government resources of the country and stash it outside. At the end of the day, Baba, how many of them steal Nigerian phone, take it abroad and enjoy it? Are you not seeing the way most of them are suffering today? Somebody even went and built university. He's seen his own university, but he couldn't do anything about it. Somebody bought property. You see properties and they tell you, go to hell. If you are not even careful. Okay, look at Desani today. The trillions of naira hanging on her neck. What she's end up, in the court.
Oga Desani is still living a better life compared to the common person in Nigeria.
Of course,
what we are saying, make Nigeria livable. Give us peace. If we don't have money, let us go and suffer with our poverty. Let us allow me to manage my poverty. Nobody should wait on the road with KK and tell me how million goma. Look at what happened at Woro. 10 hours. They're killing them. Nobody came. No special squad. No SWAT.
Nothing.
No counter-terrorism. Nothing.
But if you are campaign, they will all there.
Listen, but you have audacity to gather for Matawale's ceremonies. So compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. Where are we going? Nibola law. Okay, transmit. You cannot transmit. Transfer. We transfer. You cannot act. They brought a letter. We transfer the letter to you. And when they were killing us, we transmit to you that we have been killed. But you cannot react. You cannot come. Then where are you? So you are not there. You are not effective. You have failed the people. So which baragado are you going to do? Nothing. You have failed. Executive failure is a disaster. It's a shame. It shouldn't happen. What is happening in Zamfara, around Rijo, Kebbi area, and what is happening in Kwara North, what is happening in the Borgu environment, Papiri, Teshan, Kaswan Daji, Babana area, all this criminality that is going on shouldn't be happening at all. Shouldn't happen. And you shouldn't be proud that you are this, you are that, when you are not in charge of your environment. It's very sad. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Baba. Well, I think...
It is actually very sad, Mr. Paya, when you look at scenarios, when you look at countries when you were together And even country that you were way better than them, and you look at things now, the things seems as if the tables have changed. You know, once upon a time we used to have Ghanaians coming to the country, you know, to come work. And today you see Nigerians now running over to Ghana because the economy is looking better, everything is looking better. Even foreign investors are even preferring now to move over to Ghana and over to other African countries instead of coming over to Nigeria. And you see this continuously happening, and you see the elites, the supposed elite, you know, gathering, acquiring all these wealth, getting the latest Mercedes, getting the latest Toyotas, getting the latest cars, while you are suffering, while the ordinary worker is suffering, the ordinary people are suffering. And they tell you they have increased your wage. But again, let's be realistic. Your wages has been increased, but what you are buying in the market, as the prices come down, the electronics you are buying, have the prices come down. How much was the price of Jincheng rubber 2 years ago? How much is the price of Jincheng rubber currently? How much was Corolla LE 2 years ago? Corolla LE that you can just quickly buy, take to Abuja and start doing your Uber. You get your money. But now we are seeing a scenario where Baba says something very important. If the government cannot make life better for the people, then they should leave us the way we were before. At least people were able to enable themselves. But now you are no longer able to even enable yourself. That environment is not there for you to do anything. Like I was saying, how much was a Corolla LE then? You get your Corolla LE, you can start doing business, you can start going to Abuja with it, and be earning, you can do taxi with it and earn your money. But today, how much is the Corolla LE? You can't even afford it. Even the Keke Napeps that they are talking, that they tell you they used to do,
millions now.
It's in millions. The higher purchase is in millions. The iJet now, all these things. And it calls for alarm. It calls for serious wake-up calls for Nigerians. Because we can't continue like this. Till when would we continue like this? Because gradually, this country is going into a state of anarchy, whether we like to admit it or not, because of what is happening. Today, tomorrow, you hear killings here and there, and nothing is seemingly done about it.
And they want you to still believe in obscurantism.
Yeah.
That's when things are happening, bad things are happening, everybody should keep quiet. Everybody should believe or should pretend as if all is well.
Yeah.
But you know, the way things are going on, I believe there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, because you know, Buba Galadima have been asked, we say whether Nigerians are suffering. Say no, Nigeria are not suffering. They have not seen anything yet. When they suffer, when they see sufferness, they will respond without being told. Okay, look at what is happening yesterday. If you look at the country yesterday, if you look at the ambience, there was supposed to be a protest in Abuja yesterday against the removal or purported, expunging the act of that says the election results should be electrically transmitted in real time. Now, it was supposed to be in Abuja, but look at some other states actually in solidarity joined. They could not come to Abuja because of kidnapping. Otherwise, many people have taken to the road to go out to Abuja, but because of kidnapping, there is no security. Where they are, they join the solidarity protest. And I love the way the protest was actually done yesterday. Even Peter Obi was on ground, to put his words behind those protestants. And what they are calling for is exactly what Nigerians want. So all those protestants yesterday spoke the minds of Nigerians.
Exactly.
And you see, Akpabio think Nigerians are stupid and ignorant. You understand? Sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror, the reflection you have, you now generalize it and think everybody is to what you are, not knowing that people have advanced. Nigerians are only being patient. You know, the God of peace is always in Nigeria, but you know, there is the level to which you can hold people. I love the way the gimmick of the National Assembly was being greeted with a kind of caveat yesterday. You know, the warning sent by the National Assembly. And whosoever Akpabio is working for will understand that Nigerians have come of age. This election, 2027 election, is either if you are wise, you quickly, work with what Baba used to say, that quick win. It's not too late up to now because of the patient nature of Nigerians. It's not too late that you can come up with a deliberate action plan to do one or two things here. For us here in Nigeria, we have always been asking, and we continue to ask, and we continue to interrogate this till the last minute of voting. As we are going to the polling booth to cast our vote, we'll go with this in our mind. if you are telling us about Renew Hope agenda, what hope have you given us in the first place? What has President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government done to Niger State that he is coming or he will be coming to converse for our vote? That is number one. Number two, in Niger State, the government, what have you done in the 25 local government that you want to leverage on, that if you go to campaign, we were about to talk about quick win. Every local government in Niger State has its own peculiarities. If it is water, if it is school, if it's insecurity, everybody has its own peculiarity. You now look at all those things, and all of those things, I tell you, within 3 months, you can achieve them. And if you achieve them, you achieve all those things, what you need to do is to articulate it. Tell the people, explain to them for the reason why this thing. Do you have the medium, do you have the platform to send this communication? The fastest way of communicating to people is radio.
Exactly.
Do you have radio on ground that will communicate this quick win? Because even if you do this quick win, you needed radio to talk to people. You need to beg people. We've seen a governor who did little in first time. He had issue with people of Niger State. At a point, he said, civil servants, they should go to hell. All of them, them and their family, they are no more than 25,000. So to go to hell. When it comes to election, and he realized that civil servants and pensioners in Niger State are the real voters, because they are the dependency ratio. They are the real voters. So he begin to beg. You understand? He have to employ some elder statesmen to go around and beg people. So that is not optimal now. You can't do now. You can't go around now because you don't have the time. You need a platform that you can communicate. So this is an advice so that people who feel we are against the government, we are not against the government. We are only waking the government from its big slumber so that they can do the needful, so that at the end of the day, they shouldn't be surprised. None of the leaders today ever have 100% confidence that he is going to be president, governor, National Assembly member, or whatever. You understand? So election is a gamble, it's a game. And the game is an open one. When you do good, you will see good. When you do bad, you see bad.
All right. And again, people need to understand. I think, Mr. Apaya, I think we are the real progressives in this house, because in everything we say, we are looking for the progress of Niger State, and APC is also should be a progressive party. And if it is a progressive party, as they said, and I feel that they should not be seeing issues with whatever it is we are saying from this house. Because if you look at it, if you dissect everything we say and look at it with an unbiased point of view, it is the truth that we are saying, calling the attention of the government to particular issues that are on ground. And if the government can fix it, people love a listening government.
Yes.
People love a listening government. Government that, okay, when something is going bad and your people tell you, governor, this is what is going bad, and people see that, okay, something has been done to rectify that particular issue, it makes people love their leaders more. And it is very important people to know, Mr. Apaya, I noticed something in this country, or in Africa entirely. We have a whole lot of rulers, not leaders.
Yes.
Particularly.
Yes.
We have rulers, not leaders, and people need to know that you are coming to lead these people. You are not coming to rule them. They voted you there for a reason, and you give them. There is a social contract. The moment these people have given you their vote, there is a social contract that is already binding the two both of you together. And I always say this: Nigerians are always paying their own part of the bargain, but the political class is not paying their own part back. And if only the former governor can do something about this insecurity in Niger State, can do something about water in Niger State, and can do something about our lights in Niger State. The former governor, I bet you, Mr. Apaya, people will love him a lot.
Okay, talking about just a little addendum if you give us. So you see, the issue of water we're talking about, we've been making a lot of, whether you call it noise or calls on issue of water. Now it has actually, make the government at that level to somehow redouble its efforts. As you can see evidently now, you can see if you're going through all this road that leads to Chanchaga, you can see some pipes who have been almost on being laid, on the process of laying down. That is number one. Number two, some areas that are not having problem of water, within this couple of days now, they've seen water. Even yesterday they gave water, which is kudos.
Yes,
you understand? Kudos to them. So our further call will be that since they communicated, this is another very good thing. The areas now, about 15 areas, if not more than, that the water board said they will not be having water until next 5 days after fixing water. You are now giving them the hope, okay, the confidence, okay, we're not going to have water now. So how do you manage our life for the next 5 days so that we can go in? That is very good. They have communicated, people will prepare. Good. Now, going forward, what advice we want to give Niger State Water about? We know you're trying. There are some areas, there is an expansion in the town. There are some areas that water has not been reticulated. So after fixing these ones now, begin to think of how do we extend the reticulation of water towards this direction. Exactly. And before you know it, everybody will start celebrating you. Nigerians or Nigerians, averagely what they want, if you can have shelter, you can have food to eat, have water, have electricity, good road. Even if it is bad road, we know we can manage. We can manage bad roads. So this is to tell you that the flyover you have it is inconsequential as far as I am concerned. Because if we can manage bad roads, where we can have light, we can have water, we can have food to eat, and our life is secured. Go ahead, give us potholes. We will be managing.
All right. Away from that, real quick. Yesterday there was this the protest at the National Assembly over the issue of transmission or transfer of the Electoral Act amendment bill right there. So let's get some feelers from the field right there. As we had Mr. Peter Aka right there. Yes. All right. So let's take a listen to this.
Nigeria people, you are the real distinguished Nigerians. These are honorable Nigerians. What do we want? Our vote must. Our vote must. Are you ready to march to the National Assembly? Akpabio! 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 Our vote must! Our vote must! Our vote must! Akpabio! 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 Are we lazy? No! Are we lazy? No! Are we tired? No! Are we criminals? No! Are we bandits? No! Our vote must! Our vote must! My vote must! Your vote must! Your vote must! Akpabio! 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 You must pass the bill! You must pass the bill! Electronic bill must be mandatory! Committee members! Simon Lalong! Lady King Ibe! Yaya King Dixon! Yara Adua! Oshomole! Pass the bill! Committee members! Bayo Balogun! Akpabio!
All right, and this was when Peter Obi came to join the Protestant, yes. And it was a beautiful one, you know. Yes. The procession was peaceful and the way and manner and the message very matured, and the message was passed.
Yes, I feel this particular issue of this Electoral Act, I think it's one of the issues that has united Nigerians. It's been long that I've seen anything like this. We are from Nigeria, from all corners, from all walk of life, from civil society organizations to associations, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nigerian Guild of Editors, everybody, NLC and everybody, individuals came together, and everybody is now voicing their anger on the National Assembly, why they don't want to why they don't want to admit or make it compulsory to transfer or to transmit election results at real time. So Nigerians are working now, and they are now seeing that there is mago in this Electoral Act.
There is.
Nobody is trusting the National Assembly anymore. A National Assembly where people vote for representatives, people no longer trust their representatives, and I hope this will reflect in the next coming election in 2027, because your reps are not really truly representing you at the national level. So by the time election comes, show him that we are not in tune with what you are doing at national level, because no member of House of Representative or a senator who has gone back to his constituency to ask his constituents, how do you feel about this bill? So this is a selfish interest, the choice that they've made for themselves. It's not a choice that they've made for Nigerians, because Nigerians want these results to be transmitted electronically. Now people are coming out, and now the National Assembly has felt the heat, has felt the pressure from all corners of this country, and I'm sure they've listened that Nigerians do not want this. If it continues, maybe that's why they are going to sit today.
Yes, there's an emergency.
Yeah, there's an emergency sitting today. We will keep our fingers crossed. We will wait and see what is going to come out of that emergency meeting. Anything short of, making sure the elections results are transmitted, then Nigeria, they're going to see more of Nigerians on the streets. Labour is already on standby, waiting to see what is going to happen. If they don't, pass this law for results to be transmitted, then you're going to see massive protests. Apart from the Labour, you're going to see other individuals, civil society coming to the street, and this will not go well for this country, because especially for the members of House of Representatives and the senators, because we will be seen as wolves in sheep clothing, because that's what they are. They are not after the people. They are, because for example now, come on, one of the main issues that they debated in the court after 2023 election was this electronic transmission, this transfer. And then you cannot come back again. You have an opportunity to amend, to repair this law, so that we don't have this issue again in the court. And then you are now coming again to leave it open to say transfer. Then after the election, we'll now go back to the same court, and the same court will now translate or give normal translation to whomever he wishes.
Exactly.
So why should we continue like this? Why can't we solve this particular issue once and for all, so that we don't go to court and somebody is going to bamboozle you with the Electoral Act, translating, interpreting it the way he or she feel like, and then you, the opposition, or you, the loser, will now feel that this is no longer my country.
There is one thing that is happening. Somebody will tell you nothing will happen. They think it's going to be business as usual, not minding the fact that the dynamics of life is very, very dynamic. Things changes. And yesterday, I think the leadership of the country, particularly that of National Assembly, who is being used as a stooge, to scatter things in somebody's favor or in some few people's favor ahead of 2027 general election, should understand the caveat yesterday, the warning handed down to the National Assembly is a signal. Even when the National Assembly are still saying that it is not yet over, that the people were only jumping the boot, that they have not finished deliberation, Nigerians are already out there castigating and lambasting them. They have to finish the bill in the National Assembly and the Senate, then the rep will have to do their own. They will come together and harmonize it. So that is the final stage, the harmonization process, where you have the two-third majority will have to support or against the bill. Then what happened to the bill is what's become a law. Now, from the message Nigerians have handed down to the National Assembly yesterday is to tell you Nigerians are really ready to take their own destiny into their own hands. And they should understand that one thing that is so painful here is APC as a party. Without due respect to APC. When PDP came, at a point PDP was the largest party in Africa. You understand? With the strongness of the PDP, nobody thought power could be wrested from PDP very easily. PDP came with the mantra of ruling the country for the next 60 years. At the end of the day, because of their arrogancy, because of the hubris, they only 60 years ended up in 16 years. That should have been a message to the APC. That is one. Secondly, when APC merged, it was a coalition of different parties, or merger, collapse and merger of different parties that formed the APC. Now, that merger did not single-handedly give them victory. You understand? Because the PDP then number one, have the federal might. They have the soldiers, they have the police, they have the DSS, they have all the security apparatus at its own fingerprint, which they can, you make use of. And the next thing is for you to go to court. You understand?
Yeah.
That is one. But that merger did not give the APC victory. But the introduction of card reader single-handedly was so instrumental in the victory APC got in 2015. But they have forgotten that so quickly. When Jega have to correct some of his abnormality, in 2011 he conducted election, and there was a lot of singing and condemnation, insulting Jega, threat to his life. But God, in his infinite mercy, gave Jega the second chance to reconduct another election in 2015, and the issue of card reader was introduced. You understand? And that's have actually settled everything. The introduction of card reader make it somehow difficult for the riggers of election to rig their way back. And what is surprising again, our own one and only Senator Sani 313, who actually was a contractor of that card reader before he joined in the politics, was faced a lot of threats to his life, to his family at that time, to release the secret code to that card reader. But he stayed put. And that is when he came to join the politics, people look at that, his pedigree, that singular act was one of those things that you used in campaigning for Sani 313 and you got election, and he is in the National Assembly. I think he should have been able to communicate or tell the APCs that this is what we did, and we got victory. So now that we are calling for electronic transmission of results, you will have to allow it to happen. It must happen in Nigeria, because this is what brought you.
Exactly, at the end of the day.
Yes, having a working system was what make it easy for you to wrestle power from the PDP. In fact, before even election results collation ended, already the PDP president, the president of the country under PDP, good luck, called President Muhammadu Buhari, the then president-elect, and congratulated him. So I think if history has its own way of repeating itself, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have to look at all this, history. If what you have able to put for Nigerian will give you an election, then you should be ready to re-congratulate yourself in 2027. But if otherwise, you should be ready. You should have the mind, that cause, that magnanimity, that spirit of saying congratulations to whosoever God wishes is going to be the next president in 2027.
All right, thank you for that one. And real quick, still on election matters, let's go to back to the issue of Amupitan right there. As Amupitan's appointment stands rejected according to Sheikh Jingir, the National Chairman Council of Ulama Jamaatul Izala Telebidia Wai Kamatu Sunnah Jibuis, Sheikh Sani Yahya Jingir has described the appointment of Professor Joash Ojo Amupitan as chairman of INEC as a risk of the highest order. Jingir said Amupitan's appointment stands rejected by Nigerian Muslims, considering the importance of INEC as an institution. He said even though the Tinubu administration has severely denied the allegations, the government is silent on the call for Amupitan's release, because Amupitan has come under fire following a legal brief he wrote some years back attempting to justify the alleged Christians' genocide in Nigeria. According to the cleric, the INEC chairman has publicly accused Muslims of genocide against Christians in the country, and therefore shouldn't be allowed to hold sensitive positions like INEC. Why is it that someone that had abused Sheikh Usman Danfodio and Muslims was appointed INEC chairman? Sheikh Jingir asked.
Let me tell you, this is one of the biggest problems of this country. God forgive me. This little analysis that I'm going to make here. You see, this type of clerics are the one causing problem in this country. You see, all these statements, Karl Marx in his theory says religion is the opium of the masses. He is bringing religion to have sympathy. When Sheikh Jingir will follow back door to collect money, will be not there. The issue of Islam will not be there. These are the problem of this country. See, Nigeria is a secular country. Forget about Amupitan's, so that we don't escalate the issue, so that we understand. Amupitan's appointment, Amupitan is fit to be INEC boss. What he wrote against Islam, in the favor of his own faith, which is Christian, to say there is genocide, is one debate. That's a discussion for another day. But this same cleric, not minding the fact that Nigeria is a secular country, he is campaigning consistently for Muslim ticket. And this Muslim ticket is what is making Nigeria to be a country of particular concern. If today the seat is balanced, Muslim Christian, let's see how America will come and say Christians are being marginalized. You make a crack, give the opportunity to come in. So clerics like Gingiri does not have the moral ground to speak to us in this regard, because up to this moment he is one of the proponents of Muslim ticket. Okay, are we there to serve religion? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Muslim. Vice President is a Muslim. Tell me, what contribution are they making to Islam?
No, nothing.
In the north, let's talk for what we in the north, whether you like it or not, Muslims are more killed, are the more victim of Boko Haram, are the victim of hardest, whatever
banditry,
call it.
Yes.
Is it not in Katsina that is predominantly a Muslim state that they kill people? Did the president go there? But the president went to a wedding of a minister
of the states for defense.
He went to there. In Niger State here, when they kill Christians, they adopted children. Where do you see the president? So we should not, succumb to the winds and caprices of all these so-called sheikhs. I call it so-called because what he's teaching, we are not malams. We are not even a level of student. But the little malams are tell us this, he said, is totally against the teachings of Islam, because Islam is a religion of tolerance.
Exactly.
Why he is calling for Muslim to be a leader is that a Muslim based on the teaching of Islam, you are supposed to be tolerant. You are supposed to embrace all. The holy prophets, our own prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, Christians are your closest neighbor. Visit them, eat from among them, marry from among them. It's an hadith. But how did you compare the teachings of the holy prophet and this of Gingiri that is only making a case for Islam? In Islam, one of the teachings there is, I was discussing about Sharia law. I say in Sharia law, where our focus is only on reward and punishment. You are forgetting another very important aspect of Sharia law, which is social transaction. In Islam, in Sharia law, the holy prophet said, your neighbor, if you say one small, that they say if you die, they will share inheritance with your neighbor. Tell me today, I've been into different connotes. If you are a Christian, the way they even call you, will never give you even the love for your a Muslim brother. You will never have anything to do with Islam because of the way these clerics are propagating Islam. They call it kafiri, which is wrong. You understand? So this is some of the malams that are igniting issues. They don't preach in a manner that Islam said they should preach. Even if somebody is not of your faith, there is a way you will preach. You will now have the confidence that if I give you opportunity, you are going to be just to me. The holy prophet is called Amin. Do you know the meaning of Amin? May gaskiya, trustworthy. Everybody goes to holy prophet to they use it as a bank. You will give him something, money or whatever, he will keep it to in the next 1,000 years. You come and see the way it is. They have the so how many of these clerics have this type of teaching now? Are they preaching that? This malam, he's always preaching against Muslim ticket. How many times have you come to condemn killings of Muslims? How many times have you condemned Fulanis that are killing people inside mosques? And you say you are protecting the same religion you are protecting. So I think it's important that we need to expose this stuff, these clerics, the clergymen in the country who are using religion to enrich themselves. Go and see his house. Go and see the life he's living. And compare to the life of ordinary Nigerians who are crying every day. People who cannot play their road. I am telling you this man now, where he is now, if you ask him to go to Zamfara or Sokoto State, he will not follow road.
And he has security.
He has security.
A convoy.
So don't come and confuse anybody. Allow us to deal with the problem we are dealing with. Do not bring religion into it. Your Muslim belief should be preached in your own mosque, in your own house. Allow Nigerians to deal with, because the problem Nigerians are facing now has nothing to do with religion. The markets have different doors. Nobody, if you go to market, your neighbor will be a Christian, you will be a pagan, and you will live with him. Nobody said this door is for Muslim, the other door is for Christian, this section is for Muslim, this one for the Christian. They don't do that in the market. So that is how the society is. So we are not going to allow malams like this. As media, we will have to always orient and educate Nigerians so that you be wary of this type of clerics who are using religion for their own personal aggrandizement.
I think he has said it all, but for me, I feel Nigerians, most of us are gullible. And the reason why I'm saying is that we cannot decipher whatever a religious leader tells us. There are things you accept from religious leaders, and there are things you use your sense to see, okay, to filter whatever he's saying. For example, a leader that has shown that is living above you, and he doesn't have any job, and is connected to the power that be to politicians, to the government. Do you expect such leader to say the truth when it really matters? So now, especially Nigerians, especially in the north, we need to be very careful and be wary of leaders like this. I will listen to his preachings, definitely. I will listen to his sermons. There are things I will pick from there, and there are things my head will tell me, no, I will not take this. Because Nigerians have been living together, irrespective of their religion, peacefully. So this is what we should be doing. Professor Joash Amopita coming. I think he has written that before long ago, but now he is somebody who is going to unite this country, and this is what we should be looking at, not his religion or his utterances. For now, we should hold him accountable on how he's going to conduct this election. And just as we are holding the National Assembly accountable for passing this Electoral Act, we should also hold him accountable how he's going to prepare for this election and how this election will be conducted during, after the election. I think this is where we should be looking at now, not what he has said for some times ago. We should look at him properly, critique him on his preparation for the election, and what is going to happen to the election, and what is going to happen after the election. This is where we expect leaders, religious leaders, and leaders from all walks of life to be, pinpointing problems, not that one. And for me, people like him cannot convince me to raise my voice against anybody except my conviction. My conviction will be the only thing that will make me judge you, not what one malam that I know is enjoying himself and is enjoying everything.
Okay, talking about
can provide.
Thank you. So you're talking about malam enjoying themselves and you worry of religious leader. I have a clip here I want to play of one malam who have said something yesterday, and today the thing is different. So that I said we are going to educate ourselves. Please listen to this one. You by his voice, you know who he is.
All right.
So, as it is to ladies,
yau matan ministoci ma suna raba kujerun hajji da umara cikin dukiyar talakawa a cikin al'umma minista. Yau matan ministoci ma suna raba kujerun hajji da umara cikin dukiyar talakawa a cikin al'ummar da ba sa shan ruwa. Wallahi al'azim akwai matan ministoci da ke raba kujerun maka 10, 20, 30. Matar minista na zuwa a Congo inda aikin hajji a dukiyar talakawa daga Najeriya ta tafi da mutum 30 a cikin Congo. Wannan masu hidimarta ne a cikin al'ummar da babu ruwan da za a sha, babu abincin da za a ci, babu ilimi a makarantu, malaman makarantar ma yunwa ya ishe su, ba magani a asibiti. Ko mu ce Allah ba zai jarabe mu ba, mu ce Allah ya bar mu a haka a kasashen da ba na musulmai ba akan naira 2,500 minista Razani, amma a nan yau gaba ɗaya dukiyar al'umma ta koma ganima, kuma haka mun tsammanin wai za mu zauna lafiya, kuma haka wanda suke mulkin sun fi kowa son a yaba su, kuma mutanenmu kowa ya iya fadanci ya zama maroki. A yi ta shiga jaridu ana yaba mutane akan abin da an san ƙarya ne, a rika shiga rediyo ana yaba mutane akan abin da an san ƙarya ne, a yaba mutane a TV akan abin da ka san ƙarya ne, wai dan burinka a baka abinci ba Allah ne ke bada abincin ba. Maimakon mu fito mu gaya musu gaskiya, mu musu nasiha, mu musu addu'ar Allah ya gyara su, mu musu nasiha su dawo su bi Allah, mu musu nasiha akan rigon amana, kuma sai muka je muna yaba su akan abin da ba haka ba. Ka san wani barawo ne sai ka ce wallahi mai rigon amana ne, ka san wani yayi zalunci sai ka ce ba adali kamar sa, ka san wani talakawa ba sa kaunar abin da yake sai ka ce yanzu duk duniya ba mai mulki ka.
This is Professor Isa Fantami, former minister. Look at all that he has said. Baba, you're welcome.
Finally.
Wahala.
No be smart.
Wahala.
Baba na jalabia you come
I don't get clothes. ADC, over. Bosso, blackout. Over. Can you hear me?
Emergency.
ADC, regional, major zone, over.
Baba is talking like a security man.
ADC, alert. Bosso is out. Bosso feeder out. Narome feeder out, down, over. It will affect your revenue generation because you cannot claim to collect what you didn't provide. ADC over.
Ambassador has been ambushed.
Ambassador
has been ambushed by his own people. So you did not enjoy life yesterday.
Appa.
Yes, sir.
Wallahi na so marika.
To yanzu ga baba ai ni ba da age.
Ba ko da age.
Ba ni hana kuta ba.
Because you are laughing at me.
To baba let me talk. Don't transfer aggression baba.
Zan cije ka.
Kai hankuri baba don't transfer aggression.
Ya hakuri. Ba tu.
Why
do you know ba kada shafa mai don kai wanka ko?
To ni dai sun bani wuta kuma wata ba sun bani wa. Yesterday they bought water again.
Some percentage of that water ya zubar. Kuma ga both pipes ba. Ba ga traces in the ruwa ya zubar. Honestly. Trace. What, don't pump in the night. But if the light frequency is better in the night, as you are pumping, have men that will trace your network. I form a committee of tracing the pipe network. So that when you trace, you see any water that is leaking, report. Have a desk where you put a number. Somebody will be sitting there collecting reports of where the pipes have gone. But if you look, the pressure, is it on the full pressure? The quantity that you are pumping, is it full pressure? Will it get everywhere? Are you filling the tanks? When you fill up the tanks on the hills, it will naturally come on its own.
Yes.
So, are you filling the tanks? Or you are trying to push to the tanks? It cannot get to the tanks. So the local articulation is what you are pushing. The pumping doesn't cover the whole. You are just pumping within the short cycle of reticulation.
Yes.
They are not filling the tanks. And do you have water to fill the tanks?
So that is coming.
Do you have water? Do you have a clear water tank that is enough to fill the tanks? Do you know where the tanks are? At least you can know about 3-4 tanks. The one on the Pedder Hill, the one on the hill here. The one that is on
Police Secondary School.
The one Tunga, and then the one that is there on Garima.
Yes. The one in Brighter.
Yes. That one and the rest, the one, the metal
Tunga Locus.
So what did you do?
And so that's why we're calling for an expansion.
Of what?
Of this you know you have
look, you are talking of expansion. When do you have pumping capacity? How many pumps have you put in action? The low lift and the high lift. How many pumps do you have? And what are the capacity of those pumps? What pressure are you going to build with those pumps? Especially the high lift.
Baba, can you please mention it for the benefit of emphasis for the government? Probably they could do it. That transformer you call, because I think it's
Which
going
transformer?
to. Yes, a transformer.
I'm not calling transformer.
There's some.
What I'm saying, if the public utility that you are using is not good enough, you know now we have sensitive equipment here. The moment the frequency of the NEPA changes, our system will shut up.
Of course.
Automatically it will shut. Then we'll go back to gen. Until you see the code, that is what they call dirty power.
Dirty power.
Micro spikes. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So if those pumps, especially the starters, the auto starters, if they are very sensitive to the quality of generated NEPA light or ADC light or whatever you call it, it will fail. So what do? Go back to the basics. Go back to the tradition. Get what the Clark generator.
Clark.
2 to 3 megawatts or 5 megawatts. Giant generator using gas. Anybody who is telling you that you can pump water with solar panels, that person is deceiving you. Because for you to generate enough power to plug, you are going to have about 5 to 10,000 solar panels of 600 watts. 5 to 10,000. You are going to spend less than half a billion naira to 1 billion naira to be able to generate power. So why do you need to waste that money?
Baba, let me buttress your point very quickly. This gas we're talking about, I have a friend now who just converted his car to gas. Do you know what he's telling me? He's telling me, saying now, anytime his car got exhausted in the car, you put down the car because he had realized that actually petrol that you use is just wasting resources. He fills his car, he travels up to this moment. I take it to you. He's still having.
But the point,
it's
why,
too economical.
the gas
They said they have it now. They said they have it now. Yes, yes.
The
so,
station.
There are LNG.
There's a natural gas. There's a compressed natural gas.
CNG and
cooking
LNG.
gas too.
CNG and the rest of that.
Yes.
Condensed, what do you call it?
Condensed.
There are dirty gas too.
Okay.
Dirty gas that is not good for even for environment. They are smelly, very dirty, and they are still selling it. Condensate, they are selling it. It will not work on your thermal power systems like a thermal that you use gas to generate electricity. But still, it's technology. But is your mind as a leader in finding solution, or you are more interested in Mukama, aggrandizement, maximizing what benefit are you going to get as an individual? Are you looking at how many schools can I repair? How many hospitals can I put to use? How many doctors can I recruit, no matter the cost? I gave you a story of somebody who went to hospital with his wife. And they have to abandon the hospital because no doctor.
In Mina here?
Yes, in Mina here, in General Hospital. The woman almost died. The child died. The child she was carrying died.
Eventually.
Definitely 4 hours labor. And then they must have been in labor at home before they read. When it is beyond, then they went to the hospital.
4 hours labor.
So what is the cost benefit ratio? I mean, why that honor? Are you honorable? I don't know, but we are individuals. Am I in Adichi? In Akunya? In Atobo? Won't you be ashamed of yourself that you are involved in this? I mean, when you sit in front of a judge in the day of accountability and the judge says, I mean, how will you feel when small boys at the EFCC level begin to drag you up and down? Begin to insult you. They can be very insultive.
Of course.
All these police investigators, they're very rude. It's only the SSS that sometimes are very clean. Because SSS people are highly trained. They're very clean. They will persist. They'll still ask you the same question for 10 days. You write until you reach Kai. Boy, I'm not telling you anymore. I've told you the same thing for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I'm not telling you anything. Do your worst. Kill me if that's what is your will. But for you to die in their hand is a disaster. It's like a, I mean, it's a serious issue. When you carry an elderly politician, probably has hypertension, probably is a diabetic, and you think you are doing your gas directives, somebody is manipulating you, keep him, harass him, and suddenly die in your hand, like Yaradu died in Abakaliki hospital. Those days are not this day. Thousands will run on the street and say, Bomiyedaba, shike now. They start burning properties, looting properties, burning houses, blocking the road. Shike now. The revolution have started. It takes a small spark to set the whole country on fire. Must you push it by force? Must you win? Allow opposition to survive. So that even though you win, they will say, you deserve to win. But you can transfer, if you like. Transmit, if you like. What are you going to transmit?
I'm saying because, Baba,
Why?
when I saw the ambience yesterday, somebody will tell you, when I see the response from Nigerians yesterday, I know Nigerians are ready to take their own destiny. If Akpabio is thinking it's a joke that he want to allow himself to be used for somebody's aggrandizement, then you should have a rethink. Nigerians will not allow 2027 election to be conducted without transmission of results.
There are already two issues there. Senate are supposed to reconvene.
Yes,
today,
Tuesday.
They are coming back to look at the issue. And then they are saying Electoral Act amendment. Senate not averse to
criticism
will resolve
issue today.
Now, what I want to tell you, do you know there is a Starlink telephone?
Yes.
Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now.
And then there is Master Starlink that we are using here. Do you know that?
Yes. Very effective.
And then there is Starlink Mini.
Mobile.
So now, if there are Starlink telephones in the areas where you say there is no network, deploy Starlink.
Yes, now.
I was talking of satellite telephone yesterday.
Yes.
But Akpabio, the way is making that statement, but don't forget the person that played with figures for Akpabio to become senator is serving prison term.
Prison term now. He's serving prison term.
The person that claimed that Akpabio won is in prison. The professor that declared winner is in prison for electoral malpractice. So what is the honor? what is the honor of Akpabio sitting in the Senate when the election that brought him have led somebody to be serving jail time?
And he's still there.
To the extent that he's the Senate president.
Nigeria.
And they don't battle Natasha finish.
But I see what they're saying here. They said POS is working electronically. WAEC registration are done electronically. JAM examination are written electronically. Over 140 million Nigerians are connected to internet. Over 170 million Nigerians have SIM card. Yes, Senate President Ms. Akpabio wants to convince Nigerians that election result cannot be transmitted electronically.
See, Mr. Apaya, the beavers, it's a system. After you snap the result sheet, and after all agents have signed, everybody has signed, you're giving the duplicate copies to a party agent, and then you snap with that beavers. If there's no network at that polling unit, you still snap and send
it to the
even if there's no network. As you move to your ward collection center, there is network. If there's network at that time, it will send it.
Where they can have it.
If there's no network, anywhere immediately it gets network, it will deliver by itself. So you don't have to. It doesn't have to be at the polling unit.
What we want is the transmission right from the polling
unit.
Real
time.
Yes, real time.
Do you know your problem?
Yes.
I've come with a solution, and you don't want to use my solution. Give me the contract.
Yes.
To supply
technology.
Starlink phone.
Pocket Wi-Fi.
Starlink phone.
Starlink. It's connected. It's in the phone.
It's automatic.
It's in the phone.
We're talking about something before now. The 2015 election, one of the reasons, 2015, the card reader, the use of card reader, make election rigging to be somehow difficult. And Baba is coming out with another idea. And Baba, we are saying that time it was a Nigerite who actually did the thing. We're talking about Senator Society 13, who was the contractor then of card reader, who gave Nigerians alternative to having election that could be a little bit free, fair, and credible. And we are having another life again, coming up with another idea of how to conduct election that Nigerians' vote will count. So I think it's a very good one. If we can have at least this, what do you call this phone? Starlink phone. Anywhere you can access, you can have systems so that Nigerians want their vote to be counted.
If Starlink is beyond you, we have Thuraya.
Thuraya.
That Thuraya is a satellite phone as well. And I've used Thuraya before. Before even the advent of this GSM.
Yes.
There is a Thuraya phone. So why don't you deploy? You have a very good budget. How many billions did you write for yourself?
I know. Only God knows the hundreds of billions of naira that will be budgeted for ballot box, ballot paper, and what have you.
Do you need a
At the end of
box?
we don't. If you want
Do you know one thing? If you have an expanded Starlink network platform, you can vote.
Anywhere.
Paperless voting. See the photos of somebody you want. You put the photos of whoever you want. Photos. No party symbol. Photos. You can go and punch the photo.
Yes.
So the moment they check your card and you are valid, go in and punch a photo on the terminal. Shikena.
And if it is a voting against his name, against his deeds, you press the button anywhere you want to do.
Or just punch it. The jump the search, is it not punching?
Yes, now.
Is it not computer?
The computer now.
So deploy computer base now to every unit, a small computer, a laptop, a small laptop, a small iPad, which is enabled with satellite connectivity.
You just impute your PVC should have a chip that you just impute.
When you put your PVC in, it will confirm, and then the figure of the parties will come out. Then punch the one you want.
Simple.
You see, if you want to rig. But if you want to rig, prepare for consequences of rigging. There are two consequences.
One,
the people's revolt, and then the divine consequences.
And if you're thinking you're going to cause chaos in Nigeria and fly out, America is already waiting for you because.
No. Do you know one thing? Do you know the funny thing? The America are already here.
The boots is already on the ground.
So
you don't need to.
They aid you to
cause chaos and fly out.
Not at all.
So you mean they will all be situated in the airport? You know, that's what they do.
No, they will be protecting the airport.
Oh.
They will deploy to protect the airport.
Oh.
But if America are already here, how come that Woro people were murdered and nobody took action? Where were the Americans?
No, but they said the Americans are just here for training purposes.
To train you how to shoot?
Yeah,
we that went to Burma World War II. We that went to Burma for World War II. We that went to all the theaters of the United Nations. We went to Lebanon. We went to Sudan. We went to Monrovia. We went to Sierra Leone. We succeeded in Vietnam. In Burma, not Vietnam. We didn't go to Vietnam. So, are you telling me now that we need somebody from America to teach me how to shoot a rifle? Nigerians that are gifted, Nigerians that don't you see that big hunters that are hunters, Nigerians that are naturally fighters? They're telling me America will come and teach me
how to use the gun.
I think we have to understand the point. The American boots are already on the ground. And what happened in Wuro? Are they Christian? Because they are purposely here to protect the Christians, because they are here because of Christian genocide. So what happened in Wuro, if it's not for the Christians, I think America is less concerned.
The point is that America cannot choose
who to protect.
When you go to Kateregi, do you know who is a Christian?
No. If
you go to Doko, do you know who is a Christian?
Not at all.
There are villages in Katsina.
Yes.
You won't know who is a Christian. But there are Christians in Katsina. How would you know who is Christian in GBA?
Money follow. I know.
Or are you telling me that a Yoruba man is automatically a Christian?
No.
Or are you telling me in Nsukka an Igbo man is automatically a Christian?
No.
Do you understand what I mean? So, Oga.
But we have the 2026 budget, though. INEC should get 1 trillion naira proposed.
I know.
To buy what?
For budget for the election, to conduct the election.
You know, for their running costs.
How much is the percentage? Akwai fili a Maitama for sale.
That's how we put plots with
Maitama. Half a billion, 1 billion. When you have a trillion, I want some billions will go to Maitama. All these empty plots undeveloped.
Well, you don't. Do you really need money to get land in Matama when you have?
Ezemo, the
Ezemo is there.
The conqueror, the emperor, the lion is there.
Mr. Project
so
is there.
Just talk to him and they will give you.
Okay, that's why the judges want.
Now they too want to fill among.
Anyway, as we are talking of land and land wahala, there are some people here who had issue with land acquisition, land overtake.
Okay.
Overtake. You know, people now grab land.
Anyhow. We have land grabbers.
Even the land of university has been grabbed, and the university are afraid to come to speak.
I don't know why they don't.
Even Boswa campus have been given order to get out and coming back to use the place.
How authentic is that order?
Despite the investment of federal government at Boswa campus of Federal University, I don't think they needed the Federal University.
They don't need it.
When you are educated, you become a nuisance. You begin to ask questions.
So we should not ask questions.
No, shouldn't get educated.
So you mean if they are evacuating it, they will not have one campus?
No, I don't know.
Is that what they're saying?
They are trying to say that campus is temporary and it's a St. Malachi, and therefore it's a property. But St. Malachi, did you settle the Christian that set up the college? And if you settle them, what about the development that has happened in that place over the years? Why are we so reckless
and retrogressive in this part of the world?
And primitive and backward.
But BUK have two campuses, old campus and new
campus. Can you compare BUK? You can't even. You can't look on daily basis. Excuse me. You cannot compare that area. We are still primitive and backward here.
But Baba, in terms of education
belongs to where those who value it.
Yes, of course. I really.
Do you value education here?
I agree with you 100%.
Do you value degrees here?
We don't.
When you're doing, those who are doing medicine are hanging at home,
Baba,
they have no medical college.
Baba, the FUT you are talking about, go there. Unlike what I used to see in Kano, how many people come to invest into the institution? Go to Kano, go to BUK, go and see a lot of investment. The Dangote, Duaye, come, everybody is investing. And that's why they have a stake. Admission.
Have you seen the Northwestern University?
That one is another very, very superb thing.
What do you have? What do you have here?
Nothing.
City Gate.
No. Baba, okay, here you have IBB, University Lapai.
Yes.
And
Federal University.
You are going to
have that IBB Lapai moved forward from the day Kure put it on the ground. If not the federal investment, this federal intervention.
TED fund, yes.
I see it moving
nothing is going to IB. So I don't know our rich man.
Which rich man?
Our rich man.
Liu built a faculty there of economic clinical.
Good.
But apart from Brian Liu,
nobody has.
Who has ever come there to do something?
No any intervention.
General Salami is the head of funding, and there's a lady from Lagos, one rich woman who gave them some money too. But has the Senate building completed? I don't know. The Senate building, has it been completed up to today?
There was a time it was at a finishing level.
It should have been completed by now.
Yes, we'll confirm. Probably before the end of the program, we'll call probably.
So what do you see there? The dream that Kure had, he died with his dream.
Papa, you're talking about you because when I mentioned Kano, you mentioned Northwest University. And I think there is another one, science technology. I think that is what we are copying here in Niger State as well. We have IBB University, and I don't know if what the former governor actually promised when he came is something to go by. There's going to have a University of Energy in Shimogo, University of Agric in Mokwa. Another one.
Oh boy.
Another almost 4 will be coming up. We have Aku again, Baba. Your own Kure. No, it's not me now.
This is Emeka.
Baba, the Kure, your own Aku, your own Kure.
So don't they see them? They go show themselves.
Your own Kure, Baba.
And they go show themselves. They go show themselves. One by one, they go show themselves.
We are not Gwili.
No, there is Absalam University of Agriculture in Mokwa.
There
is a Polytechnic in Zungeru. Now it's University of Engineering.
Thank you for adding to the statistics.
And then there is going to be another university
of high energy.
Kuta.
University of Energy.
In Kuta.
Sure.
We are going to study how we convert solar energy to
pump water.
To pump water, to bring water to town using some
NEPA
expired solar panels.
Since AEDs. Well, then you have to
take expired solar panels.
Baba, AEDs have not be able to give us light to pump water. Then we have to look for alternative. We are thinking out of box. That's why we're bringing solar. Look,
okay, you know well. You are sick.
I'm telling you.
Okay, we should start thinking of.
If you cannot put Zaporizhia nuclear power plant that will give you 40,000 megawatts in this country, forget it. Yes. Build one in Imo, 20,000 megawatts nuclear power plant, and turn that eastern region into Korea and Japan of Nigeria.
Straight.
You see, you are doing civil service politics, where they will tell you, "Nang, adachi, nka kama nang dakachi, nka put in one nang, nka kawo RF dakachi, nka kawo transfer dakachi, nka che transmission ba dakachi ba."
Ya zama cacan kati ke.
Cacan kati mana.
Jaba kyau, baki ne mai kyau.
Mana. When you have honor to be a president or to be a governor or to be something, and instead of leaving a legacy, you are busy how much can you make out of percentage. You are not thinking ahead. If I cannot give you light in 4 months, don't vote for me. Build a Zaporizhia type of power plant, then everybody will get light 24 hours a day. Look at Malaysia, look at India, look at China, look at Singapore. Those are poor people. Malaysians are living in the jungle, wearing no clothes, with loin clothes. Do you see the Indian coolers, the laborers, the black Indians that are given a second-class citizenship, the Chinese coolers who built the railroad in America in 1800 to 1860? Don't you see China today? They have independent space platform.
Yes, that's true.
They are going to the moon on their own. What do you have? You can't even jump from Zuma Rock down. You will die.
Baba, we get night sats 1.
Did it not run away?
Baba,
that satellite 1 didn't it run away out of the?
At least we shall push something.
But it didn't hit the Chinese build.
It disappeared.
Didn't it disappeared?
Did you make use of the satellite to identify the bandits in the bush?
I didn't.
Is that
so very important?
All right.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, listeners. Good morning, Niger State. Good morning, Nigeria.
So, what is your name?
My name is Mr. Gabriel A. James Baba.
Why don't you remove the Mr.?
Okay. My name is Gabriel A. James Baba.
I'm not going to begin to count Mr. Then I will say I'm Alaji.
You're welcome, Baba.
Okay, Mr. Gabriel, jokes aside.
Yes.
Allow you to appellate of Mr. Gabriel. What's your problem?
Baba, we are here just to. The radio is a place where people come to inform, educate, and to be entertained. So we are here today because we have the issue of land at Brighter. And we, the members of the Liberty Avenue Association, are here to enlighten the public on the issue over there.
What is the issue?
Individually, we bought a parcel of land sometimes back 2006, 2007.
Way back over 20 years?
Yes, over 20 years now.
Okay. And now what happened? The same land has been sold to another person?
Until today, we have not been able to, some of our persons have not been able to access their plot of land because of the toggery activities of one Alhaji Yangabuba and his area boys.
So he has boys?
Yes, he does.
And then he's above the law?
Well, probably he might be thinking he's above the law, but we don't know. But
and then the law doesn't recognize that there is a law there is a legal rationale of the government. It's above government, isn't it?
Probably he thinks so, because there are so many documents that have shown that he has no local standing with the land. He has no connection whatsoever with the land. We have gone to the court on 3 occasions.
And then what did the court do?
At first instance, in 2012, our Honorable Justice Fatih Abubakar, she non-suited the case because of the fact that both parties do not have evidence, that is documented evidence, that the land they have proper root of title to the land in question. So, and in 2019, but before 2019, the person we bought from, Aliyu Bardi Tukura and family, with Lhasa Bindiga, went to the Emirates to confirm their proper root of title, which they did, and we have evidence that sometimes back was read on air for people who listen to know that this is the rightful owner and the proper root of title from land in Brighter.
So, Nyangabuba is claiming what he doesn't have.
Yes, because outrightly in 2019, another judgment, another ruling was given, and that was also in favor of Ali Berde, because in that particular ruling, Yanga was actually outrightly told that he do not have local standard with that land in question. That meaning he has no connection whatsoever with that land.
So after all these rulings, still nobody recognized the ruling? The court is not recognized?
Well, some group of persons, like at the judiciary have done a very good job, and the Ministry of Land and Housing too have also tried doing a very good job in collaboration with the Urban Development Board. But despite all of this, at a point in time, the Commissioner of Land went down to see things for himself, because we have a layout, and the layout is MTP 153, duly approved by the Niger State Ministry of Land and Housing, and the town planning also.
So
153.
The Surveyor General has approved the layout?
He has, Baba.
Now, despite all this, somebody is feeling that it is above all this?
Yes.
Using talks?
Yes. Using particularly one Abdullahi Chairman Road 5, I don't know, but using some of those persons as his own boys within that area. A lot of people that bought from Ali Berde Avenue, from Ali Berde Tukura and family, have their CFOs and their intent to this particular layout of over 234 plots. While some people are refusing to listen to the voice of the law, they have been building indiscriminately in this particular lands.
So what do you want to do now?
We are bringing to the notice of the public, the entire public, that people who are doing such are actually taking laws into their hands.
Have you approached the Commissioner of Police that somebody is above the law?
We have.
With the court documents and all that?
We have. At a point in time, he was the one that actually sued. The 2019 ruling, he sued the Commissioner of Police, he sued the Commissioner of Ministry of Land and Housing, he sued us also, and sued the Ali Berde himself.
Did they win that?
No, it was actually that case that gave birth to him being outrightly told that he has no connection whatsoever.
So now why don't you go back to the Commissioner of Police with your documentation that somebody is above the law?
Well, we are going to do that because we have actually started by...
You see, I want you to go back to the Commissioner of Police.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Write to the Inspector General of Police. Copy
so
Niger State Police Command.
Thank you very much, Baba.
You see, because we have to keep peace. Yes. We have to maintain law and order.
Yes, Baba.
We have still, we have the problem of the banditry. We can't have rural banditry and you have urban banditry.
Yes, Baba.
This is urban banditry. Once somebody will sit down and hire tax and say that he's above the law. What about you too? If you begin to hire your own group, then there will be a clash.
Actually, Baba, we are law-abiding. That's why we follow all these processes.
So go back and write
the Public
Complaint
Commission
with all your documentation to the Inspector General of the Police. Copy the Director General of SSS in Abuja. Copy the command in Menahia. Write your letter. Copy the Commissioner of Police. Commissioner of Police here is okay with us. We respect his capacity.
Thank you so much, Baba.
When you put all this in writing, let the Inspector General be aware that somebody is trying to take form another republic within the Republic of Nigeria. That's where we're in trouble. Somebody is trying to be what he is not.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Somebody is trying to be what he is not. Somebody is taking laws, and that's why people start buying AK, buying DB shotguns, and begin to arm themselves above the national security architecture. This is the beginning of the breakup of the nation. Do you agree with me? When somebody will say that I'm above the law, and everybody is looking at him, the emir say, Emirate Council say you are not the indigenous owner, and you still claim you are indigenous owner. That's wrong. Give the respect to that emir, who is your traditional leader.
Sure.
And the traditional leader, and he said no to you through a committee, and then the court say no to you. Still, you have gangs that can demolish people's property. Take this matter to the Inspector General of Police.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Write to the Director General of SSS.
We'll give
so
you a
that
copy too.
And notify them so that when Wahala comes, it shouldn't be a new thing. Kai, write to the president. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that you have been denied your fundamental right as a citizen to own a property here. Write. And copy His Excellency, the former governor. Under his nose, people have become lawless.
We will very much, Baba. Thank you so much. I'm good, Baba.
If you come to the worst, take the case to United Nations.
This issue that should have been resolved is an internal issue. Land dispute, it's normal in society, if there is society, but you should be able to address this issue probably through the Emirates.
But the Emirates is not being recognized.
The Emirates should be able to resolve this issue.
The Emirates has formed a committee that have come to the conclusion that is rejected by Nyagabuba. Ba raina mana sarki ba?
Gaskiya raina mana sarki ne.
To, ba raina sarki mene ba? Shi kuma mutumin Allah, waliyin Allah ba ruwan shi. But wait for Judgment Day. And the Judgment Day is here. Not till you die. We have to take this country back. The country is falling apart. People are taking laws into their hands. People are doing whatever they like. It's wrong, Apaya. The civil relationship must be maintained. Public safety must be maintained. Laws must be obeyed. The courts must be obeyed.
Sure.
Judicial decisions must be acknowledged and obeyed. Without that without judiciary, you are finished.
Yes.
It becomes another Colombia. Even in Colombia, they were able to institute the state.
But what is surprising now is you're talking about this issue of land, and you feel one will feel that government is in the capacity to address this issue. The same government you will want to rush to is having its own problem of land, because the FUT, before FUT, there was even a land here at Maurice Junction where the farmer governor, a land, one person
which they purported to say the farmer governor is interested in,
and about 69 people were affected.
And then the 69 people didn't they go to the court?
They went to court.
And then didn't the court, is the court playing hanky-panky?
No, the court is not really playing hanky-panky, but sometimes,
some justices can be very funny.
No, the one, that's particular from that judgment, the court didn't play hanky-panky. In fact, the judge actually sympathized with them. But everything has its own limitation.
Do you know that the judge is limited?
To some large extent, and that's why
so
you have courts.
So you mean the judiciary is subject to executive manipulation?
Not really. If a court, a judge gives his own verdict and he's not respected, you appeal.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
How many times did I call you?
I've lost the count.
If a judge did his job and somebody somewhere wants to play hanky-panky, that person will one day become abin tausayi. Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you see former governors? That one of the one that left 9 years ago with his wife. Is it
Deeper Alamisia?
It's Delta State. Is it Delta State? No. It's in the news. It's in the news. They are not looking good at all. With all the resources they had.
Wow.
With all the resources they had. Justice from the above. Rwanza fi bashi de gefe.
Babu.
Huh? Apaya? Do you know this planet Earth is whirling in the space? This ground you are touching is in the motion.
Yes.
About 1 to 2, 3 million miles per hour, and you cannot feel it. Because that's the will of the Lord. And it's spinning.
Yes.
And it's going around.
And yes, rotating and revolving at this.
And you think that person that controls this cannot deal with you? One small stroke, you are gone. Don't you see the Taraba governor? Anyway, gentlemen, you have made your case.
So I'm good about
And my advice, petition the Inspector General of Police. And if you even have time, petition the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let him be aware the mess that we find ourselves in this part of the country.
And going further,
Thank you so much,
Baba, I think the Emirate Council need to, let's have something from the Emirate Council. Let them to make their
Copy
voice.
the Emirate Council.
Yes.
Okay.
Petition the Inspector General. Petition the Director of SSS. Give copies to the command here. And then give copy to the Emirate.
Okay, sir.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Baba Mungode.
Go with the Lord.
Thank you. Amen.
Thank you. All right, Baba, still on some stories on our papers this morning. As we had Wike and Fubara meeting with Tinubu and some other leaders in the state in Abuja in a bid to calm the issues over there in Rivers State.
Wike that have a 2027 radio station.
Yeah, 2027 radio station.
I saw Wike with a fantastic radio station. A brand new radio station.
You saw it, but I will play it. You understand? So that you know, 2027 is very important. You know, I say this week you go pay us for our consultancy, because where we just they talk of how to have a quick win, and that using radio is one of the medium to
But
which
you know, when the honorable our own commissioner came here, we told him work on Radio Niger so that the voice of government will be heard loud and clear.
Mama, let me play this.
Go ahead.
And receive messages from all over the 6,866 units of River State. We are ready for this job. We are ready for 2027. You don't want to start over again. Allow the press to come in now. Allow the press. Press. Hello. Your Excellency, this is the state of art studio. I made my comparison. There is nothing like this in the state. And from here, you can conduct various interviews. This is not only the studio, there's a second one at the other end, and we have a unit for maintenance. This is a complete studio. We transmitted from here at the point, and when we finished the activities, we felt there was no need to continue. So, in terms of communication, we are ready, and this place is there to help us. This is. Let's just. Nothing like it around. Let's move out. Chief. Chairman of Elders. Chief, you can see you from the other mic. It's tinted.
You go take that one cycling.
Okay, talk.
Our studio too is ready for 20%.
Yes, sir.
We too are ready.
Yes, now we're ready now.
Honestly,
don't you see we have the collector?
Yes.
Don't you see?
Fine.
Everything set. Everywhere set. So we don't think it is only you who have the communication system that is going to communicate to Nigerians for 2027. We too
are ready. Don't you see the beautiful mountains?
Yes, so we are ready 2027.
The rivers and mountains
and everything.
Nature, we are ready.
And make sure as you are coming to this radio, make sure you prepare very well. What if you are contesting? What is your pedigree? What have you done?
What are you ready to do?
What are you ready to do?
Or are you going to be servant politician?
No, we say you go come here and just be making fake promises or whatever.
All right, I think our time is fast spent. We need to take it to the Facebook Live page and also to the phone lines. But before that, it would interest you to know that the PDP Secretariat is still under shutdown. Yes, 83 days on, and the PDP Secretariat remains shut as factions dig in. Yes. So the Wadata place, I think, is still under close down now.
Why would the TV under close down? The weekend, has weekend approve of it to open?
Wow, that's serious. All right, real quick, let's take it to the Facebook page where we have Umar Dazimi saying that they are not addressing Nigerians. They don't care enough about Nigerians. They care more about what Trump thinks about Nigeria than what they should be doing for Nigerians. She went on to say, President Trump recognized me. Who would have thought President Trump would recognize me? I'm getting global recognition. Yada yada. What does that even mean?
Who is getting global recognition?
The First Lady. There have been massive killings on a large scale, and the government has been silent about it. No strong reaction or action, not even sympathy for the victims of these crimes.
Okay.
But the moment Trump spoke about Nigeria, they suddenly became active. They seek applause from abroad, while blood is still drying at home. A performative government that does not care about Nigerian lives. Well, Ibrahim Saleh says, good morning, Baba, your intelligence crew. Happy International Indie Day. Urgent appeal, mitigate dust hazards from Tunga Market Road construction. Says we commend the ongoing road construction as a positive development for our community. However, residents along the access bank to Tunga Market are facing severe difficulties due to the excessive dust raised by motorists. This poses a serious health hazard, causing damages to our goods, respiratory issues, and other ailments. We urge the government to implement regular water sprinkling, monitoring morning, afternoon, and evening to significantly reduce dust levels and improve public welfare. God bless your effort. Amen. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning. I'd like to share Badegi.
Yes.
Captain Dogo, Usman Apaya, good morning.
Good morning this morning.
You see, Wike is talking in parables. He's talking to somebody that this studio he had, they are prepared for 2027. And let me tell you, as the chief security officer of Rivers State, Fuba still remain the chief security officer. But I don't know why we still want to frustrate other people in one way or the other. But nevertheless, we don't know if the studio was become an empire that will determine our franchise in 2027. Only 2027 will say it. And therefore, those that left those studios, I think I love the way they approach Baba, and with the advice Baba gave to them is a very good advice. But what I want you to know that Mr. Yanga Buba, when he sneezes in Brighter, all the whole Brighter catches school. But I don't know. I let them go to the court, and then the court will address everything. Thank you very much, Baba.
All right, thank you. Aliu says that the Senate president of the country with 5 tech unicorns, that is InterSwitch, OPay, Flutterwave, Moneypoint, and Andela, has told the whole world that electronic transmission of voting results in real time is not possible in Nigeria, but everybody knows that a new Nigeria is possible. Hello, good morning this morning.
Captain Dogo, how are you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Abaya.
Good morning, sir.
You know.
Hello, sir.
Baba Kwelaje.
Baba yo.
Udabo.
Udabo mo go any uda exception.
Okay, me call no me da masla chiwo ka no call me manjina. So let me call back now. Okay. So what I want to say in essence is the politicians are overheating the polity ahead of 27. But my concern here is that let's give kudos to these CSOs that came out in their large number at the National Assembly yesterday. This should send a very serious signal to the lack of Akpabio and his cohorts in the National Assembly. That Nigerians have started regaining their freedom. They have started seeing their eye is clear, and they have already seen all the shenanigans they have been playing in the name of leading this country. Secondly, in Niger State, let me make it a reference point. Niger State, we should open our eye, we should shine our eye, and do the needful. This electoral act that Akpabio and his cohort are trying to manipulate themselves. Already the signal that is being pointed to them as at yesterday should know that they should be seen as a gateway to the revolution that will consume them. Consume them in that National Assembly. We will stand, Buhari said it, Asaya, Araka, Atari. This time around, it's not Araka, Atari. We are going to sleep in the various polling center until the needful is done, until the God-fearing leader is elected to this country. Already, Goda Barak is annexed to Aso Rock, and it will be at the end of 2027. This is exactly what is going to happen. Right. Goda Barak, billions of naira has been invested on that place. Right. Now, Aso Rock will remain as an annex to the leadership of this country.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that one. Yes, we don't have much time, so others can also contribute on the program. Please let's stick to the times. Yes, Umar Azmi says the bandits are transmitting and broadcasting their victims live from inside the forest. Bandits are 5G in the forest to broadcast their victims, but Senate President and INEC says 9 states are offline for election results. It's funny how the network only fails when it's time to count our votes. Is telecommunication providers giving special routers to the terrorists, or are we just being lied to? If POS works in remote villages, why can't election results be uploaded in real time? Hello, good morning this morning.
Morning, na kwana.
Lafiya, hello.
Kana tare da Isa Garba na bakin kwafto mai magani. To Allah zauna da kasan mu lafiya. Ni dai shawaran da zan bayar a nan masu mulki da wanda za su zo su yi mulki nan gaba duk a ji tsoron Allah a kishin kasa. Shine kawai. Su yi mulki na su ji tausan talaka birni da kauye su ji tausan kasar ma da fada. Su bi hanyar da za su gina kasar mu. Sannan su sa doka dasa itatuwa ran kare da birni da kauye nan da shekara 5-6 za a samu sauƙin rayuwa. Masu kere-kere za a samu mafita za su taimaka. Ba su sa doka ba na dasa itatuwa kullum kace so ake a kasar nan su sa doka a rika dasa an ka cire ice ka dasa wani madadinsa dan Allah zai gina kasar mu a tashi lafiya na gode.
Thank you very much. Saidu Babamon says a good morning Badegi Radio 90.1 FM. Well done to the team for this insightful global review and issues in the news program. Bringing global stories with clear analysis is a great service to the public. Keep up the excellent work in informing and engaging listeners. Thank you. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning this morning.
The person online is Abdullah Galadim Africa.
All right, welcome, Mr. Abdullah.
You see, I've always said that 2027 election is going to be the most peaceful because all the administration we've been having in Nigeria since this political came into Nigeria in 1999. People have watched different kind of leadership, and now the electors are more educated than what they used to be. The issue here is not the party, but the candidate that is being given to contest in each of the political parties. It's not going to be a party affair, but who is this person in this political election? APC, PDP, ADC, or whatever we have. So Nigerians, I'm appealing to them to exercise patience. It will be well in 2027. Thank you.
Thank you. Mohamed Sani says, good morning, Lord, in the studio. At Keterangwari, we witnessed a 2-hour water supply, and few minutes after that is a coverage of people fetching water around. So water supply around Mina metropolitan area are for coverages. LG autonomy update is high time Mr. President should stop building up the governors because the last man standing is suffering and Trump's about setting a base in Nigeria. We are in trouble. All right, Ali is saying APC, I beg your pardon, Marcus Michael says, good morning, sir. Please, we need peace like 80s in Nigeria. Our leaders now don't respect any citizens. Why? How they do not celebrate birthdays, weddings, when people are dying of insecurity. No roads, no light, and nothing is done. Telling us renew hope. Where is the hope? Nigeria today is not Nigeria of 2007, 11, 14. Let the future bright for our children. Wishing you a blessed day. I mean, thank you. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, salam.
Sunana Allah da shida ba. Magana da ya dauki hankali na magana guda biyu ne. Magana ya zingi da controversial na Nigeria kowa ya riga san shi kuma shi dan karba ne. To abin da zai favor da shi shine zai ringa ga amma yan Nigeria. Amma yan Nigeria ai kowa yanzu mai har ido shi har ga bude. Amma wanda ido shi bai bude ba ya sake zaba mu sai sake zaba abin da bai kamata bai gani. Don ido da zaba ga ai nan Allah da shi ya shige mana gaba Allah ya tabbata.
Amen. All right, thank you. Ali Aliu says the APC has 30 governors. You should be the ones championing electronic transmission. You have terminal electronically registered members. Do you not? You have the Army, Police, Navy, Air Force, DSS, NSA, and the whole lot. Why are you afraid of transparency? No one is even asking for electronic voting. Nigerians are simply saying vote manually, then transmit the result at the polling unit in real time. How difficult is that? Why are you terrified of transparency? Electronic transmission is not about Peter or Atiku. It's not about Tinubu. It's about the future. Hello, good morning this morning.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Good morning, Captain Dogo.
Good morning this
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Let me speak in Hausa. Dalla ina da wani abu ne da ni akan maganar wayannan King Boys. Ba san ko zai yi maganar ba yanzu nan Usman Faya.
Ta guje.
To madalla. saboda idan maganan nan idan akwai PPR yana jin wannan magana din ko kuma ku za ku isa mashi sakon shi in ya zo nan wurin ku da Allah ya magana shi wannan jincan boys din wallahi sun fara shirin wani wanda bane da kamata ba from Togreen to jincan boys now idan da kai aure ko kai aure za ga an gayyace su suna wani displaying roughly to damages to don Allah don nabi iyayen yaran nan don Allah su taimaka su yi yaran magana wannan mai shin ba an yi shi bane don wasa da shi aina don ka je ka yi wani abu yan bukatar ta da shi wallahi abin da suka mana gomu ranar Lahadi wallahi su was terrible zan turo maka da video da gani to Allah ina bukatar Peter so ya zo Allah ko maganar da Allah redo a studio
inshallah thank you very much.
All right, we have Dada Bala Zuru saying negligence in leadership is deadly. When leaders fail in their duty, citizens suffer insecurity, poverty, sickness, and early death. He says our pensioners are among the worst victims. After years of service, many retirees struggle through endless verification, repeated documentation, long queues, and painful delays before receiving pension and gratuity. A nation prospers when leaders serve with responsibility, compassion, and justice. Hello, good morning this morning.
Morning, Isa Garba da a gurguje sa. Dan Allah bangare wuta a kula da wuta a Niger dan Allah bai kamata muna maleji wuta ba. Bai kamata ba. Maleji wutar nan bai ba. Dubban mutane suke rayuwa a bangare wuta ne fa wannan. Wallahi unguwan mu a can ga sai tsakkiyar dare za a kawo ne fa bai fi awa daya ba sai a dauke. Kullum haka ne kwanan nan muna maleji. Wurare da yawa ana maleji wuta dan Allah gwamnati yana ji dan Allah dauki mataki mai karfi a magance matsalar wuta. Mu muke ba sauran jihohi wuta a Najeriya. Da wasu yankuna dan Allah a kula na gode a tashi lafiya.
Thank you. Ghana Abraham says good morning People's Radio Station. It's not a good mindset our leaders have towards Nigerians. Let Senate President tell Nigerians non-state that do not have network. This station make me proud of my state. I'm watching you live from Umaya, Abia State. Thank you for that one.
Good morning.
Yes,
my name is Ambassador Gebu the Challenger. I developed from Tudun Fulani. Please, this passing of bill of this transmission of results through e-process is a very welcome development. So please, me and pledging our lawmakers and our senators, please, they should practice what they preach because Nigerians are looking up to them as a role model. Please, they should not allow that at the end of the day they will be downgrading their personalities in the presence of Nigerians. And the issue of pensioners, please, me I'm advising Right Honorable Bago, please, he should pay pensioners their gratitude. It's overdue. The huge amount of money he said he has released for pensioners, they have not paid. He promised that he will come into this issue very soon. He should give us a specific day and time that he will start. Our pensioners are dying. Please, Right Honorable Bago, I'm challenging you constructively this morning. Step up to do the needful. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador. Abdurrahman Khadija bint Yusuf is saying the water pipes repair is a good one, and we're imploring that the repair should please extend to Farm Center Tunga Axis as well. The road construction has left us with no water since 2024, as our water pipes were broken by those in charge of the road construction, claiming that the governor said they would lay new pipes for us. Getting water is difficult, especially during this dry season. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Yes, very fine, thank you.
Sunana Mala Alaji.
All right.
Da Allah wanda ya sauka dinnan yanzu ne da farko dai na muku fatan alheri saboda idan muna samun irin gidajen rediyo irin wannan to insha Allah ina jin kasar za ta zauna lafiya kuma Allah ya tsare ku ya tsare gidan rediyo. Abin da nake so in kawo shine cewar maganar pensioner din da wannan ya sauka aka yanzu nan wallahi azin idan ba ku manta ba farkon shekara na 2025 Umar Bako ya tafi har Kano ya je karbo award da cewa shine gonan na farko da ya abin kirki domin ya cire biliyan 25 zai raba wa ainihin ma'aikata da suka fara aiki. Amma kun san cewar wannan bayanin da yake yi kwanan nan a ranar 16 ga watan Januwari na wannan shekarar da ta wuce ya shiga rediyo ya faɗi cewar zai biya waɗannan kuɗaɗe saboda ya biya biliyan 7 ya lura akwai rudu a na ƙananan hukumomi amma a nan ma'aikatan jiha babu matsala. To yanzu don Allah don annabi yadda ya magana nan yana ganin mutane ba sa kiyayewa? Shi sai ya ce kafin ƙarshen watan Januwari za a fara biya. Yanzu ku duba saboda Allah mutane da yawa ni da na san cewar aikin gwamnati haka yake. To da na tafka sata. tunda abin ya tsakon ai gaskiya ne saboda wa'annan suna sa mutane ma'aikata su gane cewar wato ko za ka yi aikin ka yi tsakaninka da Allah ka kare ba abin da za ka kare da shi saboda haka haƙƙin mutane ɗauka ba su mana ku tashi lafiya.
All right, thank you for that one. And back to the Facebook page of Ziggy Smiley saying our good People's Choice Radio Badegi. Good morning, well, Badegi. But 20 PC registered 100 million in registration for their members. There's no talk. Why are they afraid of electronic transmission? Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Nakwana.
Lafiya, hello.
Kwana lafiya.
Lafiya, hello.
Daga farko nake magana Hassan ne suna. Allah na muna jin daɗin program naku.
Thank you.
Amma abin da nake son faɗa yana yiwa ba ku tabo shi yau ba. Amma don Allah abin da nake son faɗa muku shine da Allah magana education ya akwai ku. Na sa tutunan ku yana da kyau inda kuke farkar da mutane ina jin daɗin ta. Da zuwa na san cewa kuma kuna yi kuma Allah zai ba ku yi kuwa kuma abin nan ilimi da kuke so Allah zai ba ku. Na Allah ba mu sa abin da faru ba ko mun yi laifi ne ko mu ya kuma politics ne. Ko gaba da entirely in ma za ce wa irin out of the faikuru akwai insecurity kuma cikin gani ko ma akwai insecurity ne inda wasu yara suna hansa lecture namu yan fa gaba daya mun samu laifi ne yara mun san zaba abin da ba su zama bai sun yi makaranta ma sun gane ma bai ba su yi makaranta ba na Allah muna so a dan duba mana wannan magana mana ko gaba daya a za a ce gaba daya ba zuwa ba kowane zai ke da dama ya kai yaron shi ya kawo yaron shi mina bai a kowane ya kasance ma ci ma sha mai na gagara to yaran kuma da ke sama ido gobe ba zama wani abu kuma ana su makaranta ya guda nake so su gane dai manyan gana mu in dai lokacin su aka yi masu haka inda suke yi ba zaman da suka zo ba amma yau suna rike ma mutane irin talakoki don ni a gani na talaka ne ake yi wa musu hawa da yaran suna na cikin involving haka ne wallahi za a yi a magance wannan wahalan ga ku tashi lafiya inda Allah kuro na kenan
inshallah we'll look into the closure of schools in the United States. It's definitely going to breed a lot of
miscreant and exactly on the street. All right, then real quick back on the Facebook page, Ibrahim Amechi Mohammed is saying, good morning, People's Radio. Greetings to you all in the studio. I want to ask those that was happy when General Musa retired was appointed as defense minister, our market. Says, I want to use this medium to beg the management of our great radio to start as a matter of urgency, create a voter sensitization program so that we can reject Talia and bread during elections and vote wisely to avoid this problem we are facing today. God bless Badegi FM and Alaji Shuaibu Badegi. Yes, we have a voters education program we do every Wednesdays from 11 to 12 o'clock, so you can always link up on that particular program. Yes, Politics 101 every Wednesday. So I think let's pick our last call on the line today. Hello, good morning this morning.
Baba, I greet everyone in the studio. I say the name is the unite.
Yes.
May God continue to protect you guys.
Amen.
Please, I want to give an update. This stadium road, that place that normally play handball field. You know they have already removed all the doors, all the 2 doors. Right? So that place now, people have already turned that place to public toilet. Please, whenever one of people are hearing this, they should take legal action on anybody that making refuge here or toileting. Please.
Thank you very
much. All right, thank you for that. Let's check some more messages. Usman Mohamed Eba says, Usman Apaya, you always have fear of God. Are you not the one that campaigned for Morbago? You're also among the people that said we should vote for Muslim. So for me, if Yahya Jingri said they should vote for Muslim, so be it. All his followers will not make one particular person as a president. We know, but Malams from Tijania and Izala that collected money from politicians. Please stop criticizing one particular set.
I'm not criticizing, we're only on the issue, and the dynamics of life will make us say, support this man today. If we change, we equally change.
Yes.
What they prove, what he showed us then was not what we are saying today, and that is why we are now calling against that. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Pai, of parting words on the program this morning.
Yes. My parting word for you from what this last caller said. It is one thing for you to be presented with something that is beautiful, that is masses oriented, people's oriented, and it's an honest thing for you to support that. Based on that, if you support somebody that presented a very good manifesto to you today, and by the time he gets to power and he changes abruptly, then you too should abruptly change and condemn that thing he's doing, because based on the social contract whether written or not written, you had with him, and he deviated, then you shouldn't remain one thing. They said if you cannot join them, if you cannot beat them, join them. But I have the principle of if you cannot beat them, don't join them.
All right, thank you very much for that one, and I would say a very big thank you to everybody who has been with us since the early hours of today. I beg your pardon, Baba is saying hi to everybody. IG is also saying hi to everybody, and from me to you, we'll come your way again tomorrow to another outstanding edition of the program. Do stay tuned to Badegi Radio 90.1 FM Mina. As up next, it's time for the Badegi Radio Link with Mr. Osman Apaya. So stay tuned and don't touch that dial.